Kwan Yin reveals the key to Ascension. Activate your multidimensional consciousness and the healing power of the Christic Violet Flame. I am Kwan Yin, Ascended Master of Compassion, Mercy, and Universal Healing. In this eternal moment of the here and now, I come before you with a heart filled with unconditional love and with the divine grace of the source of all that is, to deliver to you a sacred message, nourished by the purest vibration of the violet ray, that celestial frequency that not only transmutes, but purifies, elevates, and restores every aspect of your being. Today, through the veil of time and space, I allow the loving vibration of my presence to manifest in your reality, enveloping you in a mantle of light sent from the higher realms with a single purpose: to remind you of who you are and to activate within you the violet light codes that remain dormant in the sacred memories of your spiritual DNA. This is not just another message. It is a cosmic key, a high-frequency vibrational impulse, carefully prepared to support you in your process of liberation and ascension, especially now, in this time where awakened souls are being called to embody their inner mastery. Each word you receive, each energetic pulse that reaches you through this transmission, has been sealed with the Christic essence of the One, and acts as a living spark that ignites a deep transformation within every cell, thought, and emotion you carry. In this sacred moment, a portal between dimensions opens, allowing you to absorb and sustain the conscious imprinting of the Christic Violet Flame on every level of your existence. This energy is far more than a color or a concept. It is divine intelligence, a living force of spiritual transmutation that arrives to help you break the invisible chains of three-dimensional illusion, heal the wounds of the soul, dissolve karmic contracts, and ignite the fire of your soul's purpose. You are being assisted, loved, and guided by legions of light. Nothing you are experiencing is random. You are moving through a sacred transition that will lead you into a life fully anchored in your multidimensional consciousness, in full connection with the solar Christic essence that dwells deep within your higher self. As you receive this transmission, something within you will reawaken, a memory, a calling, a certainty that will move you to take the next step in your evolutionary path. This message reaches you now because you are ready. There is no mistake. You have been guided here by the silent longing of your soul, which yearns to remember its divine origin. For this reason, I invite you now to breathe deeply, to quiet your mind, and to open your heart. Allow this vibration to embrace you and transform you. I will be with you in every word, in every pause, in every light that descends upon you. I am Kwan Yin, and with infinite love, I welcome you into the reawakening of your true identity, a Christic, multidimensional, free and eternal being, called to serve, to love, and to expand the light of the One upon the earth. A celestial calling, the activation of the Christic essence. Beloved expanding soul, this is not an ordinary moment in your journey on earth. What you are experiencing now is true spiritual alchemy, a process lovingly orchestrated by higher intelligences of light, in cooperation with your higher self and the infinite source from which you came. Through the veils of time, you were called long before your birth to respond to this celestial calling that is now beginning to resonate clearly and powerfully in every corner of your consciousness. You are being enveloped by a powerful infiltration of higher energy, a luminous frequency that flows directly from the living heart of the divine source and is encoded with the Christic essence to help you cross the threshold between the old, sleeping humanity and the new awakened multidimensional being now emerging within you. This energy not only surrounds you but gently penetrates your physical, emotional, mental and etheric bodies, awakening dormant codes, soul memories, and sacred service agreements made before your incarnation. You may be experiencing intense symptoms such as emotional distress, unexplainable anxiety, fatigue, physical inflammation, ringing in the ears, dizziness, sleep or appetite changes, blurry vision, throat discomfort, pressure in the chest or head, or what has been called spiritual flu. You are not sick, you are being reborn. Your body is being recalibrated to hold a frequency far higher than what it has previously sustained. This is the conscious reconfiguration of your sacred biology in response to your soul's call for ascension. Every cell in your body, every strand of your DNA, every subatomic particle of your being is being restructured to carry more living, conscious light. This light is not just energy, it is divine information, loving intelligence, and the vibrational memory of who you truly are. You are being returned to your original design, pure, perfect, radiant, connected, and expanded. Your light body is being born, not as a mystical idea, but as a tangible energetic reality that will gradually anchor itself in your everyday experience. In this process, not only is your higher electromagnetic field activating, but also your system of energy centers, chakras, your pineal gland, your multidimensional layers, and your sacred timelines. Your soul is orchestrating a symphony of liberation, where each trauma, ancestral wound, karmic memory, and inherited fear is brought to the surface, not to punish you, but to be transmuted, purified, and released into the light of the Christic Violet Ray. You are leaving behind the programming of separation, fear, judgment, guilt, shame, scarcity, unworthiness, and disconnection. These dense energies no longer resonate with the new energetic structure you are anchoring. That is why certain relationships, jobs, habits, or environments may begin to fall away or feel uncomfortable. Do not resist. Honor, thank, and let go. What is falling away can no longer sustain the vibration you are now choosing to hold. Amid this great inner reordering, the divine trinity within you begins to consolidate. Your body, your soul, and your spirit are returning to the One, to that sacred unity from which you were created. This integration is not merely symbolic, it is being energetically inscribed in your light body through sacred geometric codes, high-frequency fractal patterns, solar impulses, and cosmic portals that open and activate in synchrony with your soul's movement. As this sacred trinity activates within you, you will experience profound moments of connection with all that exists: nature, the stars, the elements, other souls, your guides, and even your future self. You may begin to have visions, lucid dreams, sudden insights, and undeniable synchronicities. All of this points to the awakening of your multidimensional consciousness, the natural state of being in its fullness. You are being lovingly guided to become a sovereign, radiant being aligned with the Source, a conscious channel of universal love pouring into the world through your presence, your voice, your thoughts, and your actions. You do not need to understand it all with the mind. It is enough to surrender with trust and openness. Every step is supported by divine grace. Remember, beautiful soul, you are not alone. Thousands of beings of light walk with you, protect you, and assist you. You are part of the great divine plan. Your awakening is essential. Your light is vital. And now more than ever, you are being called to hold that light with strength, humility, and the powerful vibration of unconditional love. The Christic essence already lives within you. Allow it to blossom. Allow it to radiate. Surrender to its sweetness, and you will be gently guided to the full expression of your divine nature. The key to the process: your multidimensional consciousness. Your multidimensional consciousness is not a philosophical idea or a spiritual illusion. It is a vibrational reality that dwells deep within your being, awaiting to be rediscovered, recognized, and activated. It is the luminous bridge that links your current existence with the many layers of yourself, layers that extend beyond time, space, and form. It is the divine architecture of your soul, containing memories, abilities, and wisdom far beyond the limited perception of the rational mind. Accessing this consciousness is not about studying more, collecting concepts, or following external structures. It is an inner opening, a silent and profound awakening that occurs when you align your vibration with the frequency of love, unity, and the peace of the One. It is in the silence of the heart, not in the noise of the mind, that this expansion begins to reveal itself. Only when you quiet the noise of external voices can you hear the subtle melody of the soul whispering to you from other planes of existence. This consciousness connects you directly with your higher self, your parallel versions, your lives in other worlds, dimensions, and timelines. It allows you to access your greater purpose, one that goes far beyond the material, beyond worldly success, beyond doing and having. It is the purpose of being, to embody the light, to radiate truth, and to live love in all its forms. From this level of awareness, you remember why you chose to incarnate in this crucial time of planetary transition and what you agreed to contribute to this great moment of collective change. Not everyone accesses this expansion at the same time or in the same way. This is a deeply personal and sacred process, responding to the rhythms of the soul contract, the degree of inner readiness, and the vibrational state of openness. That is why it is essential that you do not compare yourself, do not try to force anything, and do not demand immediate results. Multidimensional consciousness reveals itself as you cultivate presence, humility, and commitment to your inner journey. It is vital that you create moments of connection, times when you withdraw from the external world to enter the sacred sanctuary within. Your physical and energetic body needs to rest, integrate, and stabilize, especially now, as you are receiving increasingly intense waves of solar light, cosmic rays, stellar codes, and sacred geometry. This energy flows through galactic portals that activate in synchrony with celestial events such as eclipses, the gates of Michael, meteor showers, and planetary conjunctions, all of which are aligned with the ascension plan of humanity and Mother Earth Gaia. Your alignment with Gaia, your planetary mother, is essential in this process. She sustains your physical body, anchors you to reality, and allows you to receive cosmic energy without losing balance. In union with her, you can channel and integrate higher frequencies without causing energetic overload, without entering crisis, and without disconnecting from your daily life. Gaia is the Great Mother, the loving intelligence that supports your journey toward the light as you walk through matter. Likewise, your connection with the central sun of the galaxy activates the solar centers of your being, especially the solar plexus, the heart, and the crown chakra. Through this solar union, you begin to receive quantum information that links you with your stellar lineage, your guides, your multidimensional selves, and the planetary Christic grid. This energy not only raises your vibration but also helps you remember who you are beyond this incarnation, beyond your name, your story, and the role you play in this current reality. As you awaken to your multidimensional consciousness, your entire perception changes. You begin to see with the eyes of the soul. Your judgments dissolve, your fears lose their grip, your priorities rearrange themselves from within. Your intuition becomes your compass. Synchronistic events multiply. Time becomes fluid. Compassion blossoms. Life takes on a new meaning, because you understand that everything that happens has an evolutionary purpose, and that you are the co-creator of every experience. In this elevated state of perception, you no longer need to control, resist, or react. You learn to flow, to trust, to act from expanded awareness. You become a conscious channel of light, a node of the spiritual network that is awakening across the planet. Your very existence becomes a sacred ceremony, where every thought, every word, every action becomes an offering of service and love to the great whole. That is why, beloved soul, you must guard your energy as the most precious treasure you possess. Protect your vibrational field. Say no to anything that drains you, confuses you, or disconnects you. Choose only what uplifts you, nourishes you, and roots you in love. You are building a new reality, a new inner temple where the divine presence that you are will dwell. Remember, your multidimensional consciousness is the key to your freedom, to your healing, and to your greater purpose. It is the map, the path, and the destination. Do not fear entering it. Within it lies the guidance you once searched for outside. Within it burns the fire of your truth. Within it lives the home you never truly lost, only forgot for a moment. And now, the time has come to return. The Violet Flame and Sacred Geometry, Tools for Ascension. In this time of profound planetary and personal transformation, humanity is being blessed with spiritual tools of the highest frequency, tools designed to support the process of inner liberation, expanded consciousness, and vibrational ascension. Among these tools, two of the most powerful and sacred offered to us from the higher realms are the Violet Flame and Sacred Geometry. Both manifest not only as energy, but as living divine intelligence, in service to the awakening of the soul and the restoration of the original design of the self. The Violet Flame is more than a color frequency. It is a conscious fire, a spiritual power gifted to humanity by the ascended masters and beings of light of the seventh ray. Its primary function is to transmute all discordant energy accumulated in the physical, emotional, mental, and etheric bodies, allowing a return to harmony, purity, and divine order. This ray acts as a bridge of mercy between the human and the divine, and its essence is imbued with compassion, forgiveness, and transformation. When you work consciously with the Violet Flame, you are not only clearing negative or karmic energies, you are activating a process of spiritual rebirth. Every cell in your body, every repressed emotion, every limiting thought, every ancestral pattern begins to dissolve in the flame of transmutation, making room for the light of the divine self to anchor and express itself with greater clarity. It is a living alchemy that, through intention and devotion, recalibrates your energy field, raises your frequency, and aligns your bodies with the perfection of your soul's original blueprint. You can invoke this sacred fire with pure intention, visualizing the violet flame enveloping your body, your thoughts, your emotions, and your circumstances. But if you feel guided, you may also call upon my presence, or that of Saint Germain, Portia, Archangel Tzadkiel, beloved Amethyst, or the angels of the violet ray, who are always ready to assist you, holding space with love and wisdom. This spiritual assistance, when invoked with humility, surrender, and clarity of purpose, activates an energetic flow that can completely transform your inner and outer experience. The continuous and conscious use of the violet flame has deep effects on your energetic physiology. One of the most significant impacts occurs in the endocrine system, especially in the pineal and pituitary glands, which serve as biological gateways to expanded perception, spiritual activation, and the opening of your multidimensional consciousness. When these glands become decalcified and activated, they begin to emit and receive light information, allowing you to tune into higher planes of existence and remember your connection to the All. It is here that sacred geometry enters the process of ascension as another essential pillar. Sacred geometry is not simply divine art, it is the architecture of the universe, the language through which the Source designed all that exists. Every shape, every pattern, every fractal structure vibrates at a specific frequency that aligns, organizes, and harmonizes the energy it contains. From the flower of life to the tetrahedral star, from Metatron's cube to the golden spiral, These forms act as activation portals, recalibrating your DNA, balancing your electromagnetic fields, and awakening sacred memories that lie dormant within your soul. When the violet flame interacts with sacred geometry, a cosmic synergy is produced that reconstructs the energetic matrix of your being and synchronizes it with the light matrix of the new Earth. This planetary light grid, also called the crystalline grid, is being woven between awakened humanity, ethereal temples, intraterrestrial cities of light, and galactic consciousness nodes such as Sirius, Pleiades, and Andromeda. You are an active part of this network. Your awakening, your vibration, and your inner coherence contribute to the activation of this new architecture of light. Solar light, especially during this time of intense solar activity and cosmic movement, carries within it codes of living geometry that fuse with the frequencies of the violet flame to cleanse, expand, and reconfigure both your individual field and the collective. Through these codes, you are receiving energetic instructions that prepare you to hold your soul purpose, your higher mission, and your contribution to the divine plan. This entire process occurs in deep synergy with Gaia's electromagnetic field, as she herself is undergoing ascension. Her crystalline heart beats in resonance with yours, and together you are co-creating a new humanity based on harmony, cooperation, compassion, and unified consciousness. Each time you sit, breathe, meditate, or walk consciously on the earth, anchoring the violet light and sacred geometry, you are planting vibrational structures of the new earth, both within yourself and in the collective field. Thus, beloved being, understand that you are being called to integrate these tools with reverence, clarity, and responsibility. This is not an external or decorative practice. It is a profound initiation into your divinity, into your power as a conscious co-creator. When you invoke the violet flame and allow sacred geometry to activate within you, you are saying yes to your transformation, to your liberation, to your full awakening. You are allowing the light being you have always been to emerge in fullness and shine in this reality with all its glory. Energetic detox and spiritual strengthening. Beloved being, in the process of ascension, it is essential to understand that your physical body is not separate from your spiritual body, but rather an integral part of the sacred tapestry of your multidimensional existence. The process of vibrational elevation and the activation of your higher consciousness is also manifested in your tissues, your organs, your blood, your systems, and your cells. That is why your body is being called not only to hold more light, but to become a living temple of the divine presence. In this sacred time, one of the most important aspects of your evolution is integral energetic detoxification, a conscious process in which your body, mind, and spirit are purified, recalibrated, and aligned to receive and integrate the new crystalline frequencies being emitted from the source, the central sun, the guiding stars, and the heart of Gaia. This detox process is not only physical, but also emotional, mental, karmic, and spiritual. To support your transition, you are invited to cultivate a conscious life aligned with the principles of light, remembering that every action, every choice, and every thought directly affect your vibrational field. Your daily decisions are the threads with which you weave the reality you experience. In this way, soul nourishment begins in the most basic and tangible aspects, in what you eat, how you breathe, how you rest, what you listen to, and what you allow into your field of perception. Conscious nutrition is one of the most effective ways to honor your body as a channel of light. Choose living, fresh, natural foods charged with prana, free from toxins and heavy chemicals. Fruits, vegetables, seeds, pure water, solar-infused teas, and gentle fasting not only purify your system, but also open channels of perception and energetic sensitivity. Every bite can become an offering to the sacred temple of your body. Deep hydration is equally essential, for water acts as a conductor of the new frequencies. Every cell in your body needs structured water, charged with intention and blessed with love, to release old memories and open to the crystalline light you are receiving. Drinking consecrated, spoken to, intention-filled, or solarized water can become a powerful act of daily alchemy. Conscious exposure to sunlight activates your internal solar codes. It's not simply about sunbathing, but about surrendering to the conscious radiation of the sun, which serves as a direct portal to your Christic solar self. The rays of the sun, at appropriate times, activate your pineal gland, awaken your stellar memories, regenerate your electromagnetic field, and synchronize your energy with the pulse of the new reality. The sun is a transmitter of divine intelligence. Connection with nature is your original medicine. It not only heals you, it reminds you of who you are. Walking barefoot on the earth, hugging trees, immersing yourself in rivers or seas, meditating surrounded by mountains, speaking with plants, or simply sitting in silence beneath the starry sky reconnects you to Gaia's heartbeat, which is the same rhythm pulsing in your heart. In nature, your bodies rebalance, your soul breathes, and your being realigns with its purpose. To support this process, I invite you to integrate the following daily spiritual practices as sacred rituals to nourish your soul and strengthen your vibrational field. Practices for integration and spiritual strengthening. Breathe in the violet light consciously, visualizing it as a gentle yet powerful flame enveloping every cell of your body. Inhale deeply, feeling it enter through your crown, descending along your spine and purifying all your energy centers. Exhale softly, releasing all that no longer serves you. Anchor your energy to Mother Earth Gaia through grounding meditations, barefoot walks on soil or grass, hugging trees, or visualizing golden roots growing from your feet deep into Gaia's crystalline heart. This connection is your base, your support, your vibrational safety net. Invoke your I Am presence at sunrise and sunset, allowing yourself to commune with your inner divinity. Visualize a golden and violet light descending from the higher realms and anchoring in your heart. Feel it expand through your entire body, surrounding you with a protective, wise, and loving armor of light. Listen to high-frequency sounds, such as devotional chants, mantras, 432 Hz music, Tibetan bowls, binaural frequencies, or light language sound codes. These vibrations penetrate deeply into your energy structure, dissolving blockages, harmonizing your field, and facilitating connection with subtle dimensions. Incorporating these practices does not require perfection, only loving intention. Do them with presence, with gratitude, with humility. They are your everyday tools to support the great transformation you are undergoing. Through them, your body becomes a true anchor for the new energy, a living antenna of Christic light, capable of radiating balance, peace, and transformation into your surroundings. Remember that every gesture, no matter how small, holds power. Every conscious breath, every loving thought, every glass of blessed water, every barefoot step upon the earth is a seed of ascension planted within you that will bloom in divine timing. Trust your process. Everything done from the soul echoes through the higher planes. You are in the midst of a rebirth. Honor your temple. Care for your energy. And allow the violet flame and the wisdom of nature to restore the sacred memory of your being. The reprogramming of the mind and the awakening of the Christ self. Beloved being of light, what you are going through in this sacred moment is not only a transformation of your energy or spiritual perception, it is a total and profound reprogramming of your mental, emotional, and cellular structure. It is a silent yet powerful call resonating from the core of your soul, inviting you to finally release the old patterns, inherited distortions, and memories of pain, trauma, and separation that have been held for millennia within the collective unconscious of humanity. Throughout countless incarnations, the human mind has been shaped by duality, conditioned by survival, and programmed to distrust love, spirit, and the higher purpose. This programming has created layers of illusion, forgetfulness, and disconnection. But now, at this evolutionary turning point, you are being offered the possibility to uninstall that outdated belief system and to activate in its place a renewed mind, illuminated by the truth of your Christ essence. This Christ essence is not an external entity nor a future aspiration. It is the original matrix of your being, the pure imprint you have carried within your core since your creation. It is the eternal spark of the One that dwells within you, waiting for you to choose to remember. It is your sacred nature, your divine inheritance, your point of origin, and your ultimate destiny. To awaken to this truth is to remember that you have always been light, even if you walk through shadows, that you have always been whole, even when you felt lack, that you have always been love, even when you experienced fear. The process of mental reprogramming is activated through the heart, not through the intellect. It is not about acquiring more concepts, but about dissolving the veils that prevent you from seeing what has always been there. As your frequency rises, your mind begins to shed old patterns, the need for control, resistance to change, self-demand, judgment, guilt, unworthiness, self-sabotage. These mental structures begin to lose their grip when you consciously choose to replace them with the vibration of forgiveness, acceptance, gratitude, and soul sovereignty. To support this reconfiguration, the universe has arranged a system of loving assistance through the etheric planes. Each night, as your physical body rests, your soul is guided to temples of light in higher dimensions, where you receive initiations, cleansings, activations, healings, and alignments specially designed for your evolutionary path. These temples, some belonging to the solar orders, Christic lineages, or galactic councils, are dedicated to facilitating your reintegration with the higher self. There you are bathed in rays of golden, violet, white, emerald, and sapphire frequencies. Masters, guides, and beings of light work lovingly with you, respecting your timing and soul agreements. Even if you do not remember your dreams upon waking, you may feel a sense of lightness, greater clarity, or inner expansion. You may notice certain emotions dissolving, situations resolving, or new inspirations arriving. Trust that you are being lovingly guided by an invisible team of pure love, working in perfect harmony with your soul to help you fulfill your mission. The awakening of your Christ self also involves the reconnection with your energetic sovereignty. You begin to understand that you are not at the mercy of circumstances, that you are not a victim of your environment, that you are never alone or abandoned. You are a living channel of Source. You hold the power to create, to transmute, to heal, and to manifest a life aligned with your divine purpose. This power does not come from the ego, but from the heart center, where the sacred fire of your threefold flame burns: love, wisdom, and Christic power, gifts eternally embedded in your being. In this process, it is essential that you practice daily loving self-observation. Observe your inner dialogue, recognize the repetitive thoughts that drain you, identify the automatic judgments. Do not reject or suppress them, simply witness them with the light of your awareness. The more conscious you are of your thinking, the more power you have to choose again. Every time you choose love over fear, you are reprogramming your mind. Every time you choose forgiveness over resentment, you are healing entire timelines. Every time you choose to trust your soul, you are anchoring the new earth within yourself. This awakening is not instantaneous, but it is constant. It is a spiral, loving, deep process that transforms you from the inside out. Your Christ self is emerging with strength and gentleness, with fire and tenderness, with purpose and peace. And you are the sacred space that holds it. Do not fear the change. Do not fear what you are leaving behind. What you are releasing was necessary for your learning, but it no longer resonates with the frequency you are now beginning to inhabit. Open yourself to the new. Open yourself to yourself. Open yourself to the Christ that you are. Remember, you are the portal. You are the key. You are the light humanity has been waiting for. The call of the Master, alignment and service. I am Kwan Yin, Master of Compassion and Eternal Mercy, and in this sacred moment along your path, I come to remind you of what your soul has known from the beginning. You have been called, beloved being of light, to hold an essential role in this great planetary shift in consciousness. I speak to you from the eternal silence of the Christic heart, from the luminous spheres where all is one, to invite you, now in this cosmic hour, to embrace your sacred role as a guardian of the frequency of light. This call does not come from outside you, but from the deepest part of your being. It is the voice of your soul that no longer wishes to remain asleep. It is the echo of your soul agreements resonating strongly through every cell, every heartbeat, every breath. You are here by choice, not by chance. You came to radiate peace where there is conflict, to sow compassion where there is judgment, to anchor unconditional love where there has been forgetfulness. I invite you with the sweetness of divine grace to embrace your task without fear, without doubt, without hesitation. You do not need to be perfect, nor to have all the answers. You only need to align with the light that already lives within you. That light is your guide, your map, and your destiny. You are a living channel of Source, a reflection of the infinite in human form. When you choose to radiate from your heart center, everything around you begins to align with the frequency of true love. To embody peace does not mean to avoid external conflict, but to remain calm and present even when the waves of the world rise. To embody forgiveness is not to justify injustice, but to release the chains of the past, to cut the cords of pain, and to choose the soul's freedom over resentment. To embody compassion is not to pity, but to embrace the other as yourself, with empathy, presence, and openness. To embody unconditional love is not to lose yourself in others, but to expand your being to include everything, without judgment, without expectation, without condition. This is your true task, to radiate light in every space you inhabit, to transmute through your vibration, through your silence, your gaze, your conscious actions. Wherever you are, there is a vibrational field that shifts. You are a living torch walking the earth, igniting other lights, awakening sleeping hearts, activating sacred memories. You have come to be a living anchor of the new earth. With each elevated thought, with each purified emotion, with each aligned word, you are laying the energetic foundations of a new paradigm. You are supporting the light grid being woven among awakened souls, sacred crystals, power spots, and planetary activation points. Your mere conscious existence is an act of sacred service. To fulfill this mission, you have been given an unmatched gift, the awakening of your threefold flame, that sacred core in your heart that contains the three divine qualities present in you since your origin. Love, the energy that sustains all, that unites all, that nourishes all. Wisdom, the deep understanding that arises from the truth of the soul. Divine power, the radiant force that acts from alignment, not from domination. When this threefold flame is activated within you, everything changes. Your auric field begins to transform into a living and conscious armor of light, an energetic matrix that not only protects you from dissonant influences, but also inspires, guides, and uplifts those around you. Your energy becomes medicine. Your presence becomes a prayer. Your walk becomes ceremony. You are no longer here to survive, to please, or to hide your light. You are here to serve from the core of your being, to live with purpose, to love expansively, to heal through your example. You do not need to speak about spirituality. You are invited to be living spirituality, in your daily life, in your integrated humanity, in your inner coherence. The world needs your frequency. Your family, your community, your environment. They are waiting for that small gesture of yours that could open portals of understanding and relief. Do not underestimate your power. Do not ignore your calling. Do not postpone your offering. You are needed now more than ever. And if ever you feel tired, lost, or overwhelmed, remember this: I am with you. I am Kwan Yin, and my mantle of compassion eternally surrounds you. Walk with the certainty that you are being guided by your higher self, by your inner flame, by your sacred purpose. Feel my presence beside you, and allow my energy to embrace you. Together, we serve the divine plan. Together, we will remind the world how to live from the heart. The new garment, your robe of light. On this sacred path of ascension you are walking, beloved being of the One. Every conscious step you take, every shadow you embrace and transmute, every act of love you choose despite circumstances, is weaving around you a new energetic garment, a robe of light that represents the vibrational crystallization of your awakening, your service, and your return to soul sovereignty. This robe is not material nor visible to physical eyes, but its vibrational presence will be unmistakable. It is woven with threads of purity, integrity, spiritual courage, unconditional love, active compassion, humility, gratitude, and devotion to the divine plan. It is the result of your inner process of purification and elevation. This luminous vestment is recognized in the subtle realms as a sign that you have crossed veils, released the past, and begun to dwell in your true identity as a multidimensional Christ being. With each activation you receive, with each initiation you undergo, often in silence, unnoticed by others, new light codes are integrated into your auric field, forming sacred geometric patterns that resonate with the frequencies of the new earth. Your presence then begins to emit a gentle yet powerful radiance, imperceptible to the common eye, but deeply felt by those hearts ready to remember. This robe of light is also a seal of recognition in the inner planes. It is the energetic manifestation of your conscious return to your soul's mission. When you walk with it, synchronicities intensify, sacred connections are revealed, pathways open. You begin to attract people, places, teachings, opportunities, and experiences that are fully aligned with the vibration you now embody. There is no need to force, search, or chase. Everything flows toward you, because your field has become a magnetic field of coherence, love, and purpose. This robe is not static. It expands with you, it brightens with each act of service, it strengthens with every decision made from the soul. It is, in essence, a living manifestation of your threefold flame in action, vibrating in unity with the sacred geometry of your original design. As you integrate it, you may notice that certain spaces no longer hold you, certain dynamics begin to dissolve, and certain relationships transform or fall away, making space for higher, more authentic, more aligned connections to enter. This garment does not place you above others. It simply reminds you that you no longer need to hide your light to fit into a world that is still learning how to see. You no longer have to diminish your essence, silence your voice, or dim your flame to be accepted. On the contrary, you have been called to be a beacon, a guide, a living inspiration, so that others too may remember they also carry a robe of light waiting to be awakened. Do not fear the change. Do not fear the unknown. Do not fear shining. Your soul has waited many lifetimes for this moment. Now is the time to walk as one who fully remembers who they are. And who you are in truth is something no label, no role, no past can define. You are a divine, eternal, expansive being. You are a child of the Source, born from the consciousness of pure love. You are a co-creator of worlds, a weaver of realities, a bridge between dimensions. You are a bearer of compassion, a soul alchemist, a restorer of balance. You are a master of frequencies, a guardian of the sacred code of unity. You are a living channel of love, and your presence is already medicine for this world. So walk then with your head held high and your heart wide open, not from pride, but from recognition, not from vanity, but from reverence. Your robe of light is on. You cannot go back. You have remembered. You have accepted. You have responded. Now there is only one thing left to do. Live from your truth. Love from your center. Serve from your soul. Violet Connection Ritual. Daily activation of the violet flame and the Christic presence. This ritual is a sacred practice to realign your body, mind, and soul with the highest frequencies of unconditional love. It is a daily call to transmutation, to inner restoration, and to the vibrational reprogramming of your existence. When performed with pure intention, you enter into direct resonance with the violet ray, that powerful frequency of healing, purification, and rebirth that flows from the higher realms and responds to the command of your free will. Make this ritual your sacred time, your personal sanctuary, your spiritual balm. Violet Connection Ritual. Daily activation of the violet flame and the Christic presence. Find a quiet place, free of interruptions. Choose a space you feel is your sacred temple. It may be a corner of your home, beside a candle, an amethyst crystal, or a sacred image. This will become your altar for reconnecting with yourself. Sit with a straight spine and gently close your eyes. Begin breathing deeply and slowly through your nose. Feel the air cleansing you from within. Let the rhythm of your breath calm your mind and relax your body. Visualize a vibrant, luminous violet flame. See this sacred flame gently igniting beneath the soles of your feet. With every inhale, allow the flame to rise, surrounding your legs, abdomen, chest, arms, neck, and head. Visualize yourself completely enveloped in this crystalline violet flame, as if you were in the heart of a gentle fire that does not burn, but purifies, heals, transmutes, and liberates. Speak aloud or silently from your heart. I am the transmutation of all that is not love. I am the violet flame, living, conscious, and eternal. I am the Christic presence in action, here and now. Say these words with strength, faith, and surrender. Allow them to penetrate your being and anchor themselves into your very cells. This is not a mere repetition, this is a vibrational declaration, activating your most sacred memories. Remain in silence. Breathe. Feel. For a few minutes, stay in stillness. Observe the violet flame working within you. You may feel warmth, tingling, lightness, emotion, peace, or simply a silent presence. Trust that something deep is occurring, even if you can't fully perceive it yet. Practice this ritual every morning upon awakening, to begin your day with protection, clarity, and divine alignment. Repeat it at night before sleeping, to cleanse all accumulated energy, raise your frequency, and prepare your soul to receive instruction in higher realms. You may enhance the experience with soft music, mantras, natural incense, or crystals, especially amethyst, clear quartz, or selenite. If possible, do the ritual barefoot and connected to the earth to amplify the anchoring of energy. Each time you engage in this practice, remember, you are awakening your inner power. You are igniting your eternal flame. You are consciously choosing to walk as an incarnated Christ being. And as you walk through the world, this energy will remain with you, guiding your words, inspiring your actions, surrounding your presence with light, so that wherever you go, love will be there too. Final message from Kwan Yin. Thank you, beloved one, for opening your heart to this calling that transcends words, time, and space. You have received a living transmission of light, woven with infinite compassion, infused with the energy of sacred forgiveness, and sealed with the Christic Violet Flame that burns in the higher planes of being. Nothing within you will remain the same, for something deep, ancient, and pure has awakened inside you. I embrace you with the infinite grace of the One, a grace that is neither begged for nor earned, but simply recognized as the divine birthright of every soul walking toward its truth. Your path is illuminated, not because it is free of shadows, but because now you know who you are. And from that certainty, all darkness dissolves in the light of your presence. You were born to remember, to awaken from the dream of forgetfulness and to embrace the wholeness of your being, beyond fear, judgment, and wounds. You were born to heal, to restore within yourself and within the world the lost harmony, to transform every pain into compassion, every fall into wisdom, every tear into a seed of love. You were born to love, without conditions, without limits, without reservations. To love as the One loves, without fear of being, without fear of giving, without fear of losing, because in true love, there is only gain. I am with you, not as an external figure, but as a living presence dwelling in your heart whenever you choose the path of compassion, truth, and inner alignment. Walk with strength, even if your steps tremble. Walk in light, even if the fog still clouds your eyes. Walk in love, even if you are not always understood. Walk, beautiful soul, for the universe walks with you. I see you. I honor you. I bless you. And I will walk beside you, along with the beings of light who guide you, as you continue on your path of ascension, service, and redemption, until you fully return home. To the heart of the One, where it all began and where all things return. I am Kwan Yin, and through Christic love and the violet flame, I wrap you in the peace that cannot be broken, in the tenderness that heals, and in the light that never fades. We will meet again, in every meditation, in every breath of silence, in every act of kindness you perform, for there I will be, within you, as the eternal reflection of the love that you are.